There we go. Now it'll work. And there we go. Now it should be good to get underway as we welcome you in Czechia for tonight's game between the New Jersey Devils and the Buffalo Sabres. As now we're working. It only took a couple of minutes. But at least now it's all up and running. If I were to merge these, maybe then it would be a little less laggy. Hopefully now we'll be all set to go. There we go. Alright, here we go. As each side's head coach, Lindy Ruff and Sheldon Keefe. Only a couple of lineup changes. Andre Palat out, so Curtis McDermott will step up on the fourth line. Andre Palat, a depth left winger. That's really the only lineup change here. Seamus Casey with a great night in his opening debut on the third pair for tonight alongside Simon Nemec. Markstrom's expected to start with Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, as we should be almost ready for puck drop any minute now. So now the anthem will be underway. Hopefully I can try to get that did not work how I wanted it to. Alright, I have an idea. That did not work how I wanted it to. At all, that did not work. RPN and Rpnsn rather, had to go up to that backup from Stadium O2 in Czechia. Sabres trying to even up the series, tying it at 1-1 in this 2-game series. Devils trying to go 2-0 across the ocean to get 4 points against this Buffalo Sabres team looking to break the curse and make the playoffs for the first time in a long time. They've gotten very close. They had a bit of a step back last year. This year expected to make that next step with their new head coach Lindy Ruff. Sheldon Keefe coming from the Leafs to join this Devils organization. First year with him. As Lindy Ruff back to the Sabres, as said from before. He's been on the Sabres before. This is his second time after being with the Devils. So for the second time in a row versing his own team to start off the season. Well, the Devils will have a little bit more of that, as Sheldon Keefe going back to Toronto for their next game, versing his own team at that from last year. Broke the first round curse. Did not hold up this playoff though, losing to the Bruins in 7. As said from before, Curtis McDermott's in. Andre Palat's out for the birth of his own son. So Curtis McDermott will step up. Paul Cotter will stay in that spot. But Nathan Bastian, I believe, will go up to the third line for McDermott, replacing him at right wing. Curtis Lazard at center. As it'll be the second line starting for the Devils, Thomas Tatar, Nico Hischier, and Dawson Mercer. So it looks like the second line will start off. The first line for the Buffalo Sabres: Tage Thompson, J.J. Peterka, and Alex Tuch. As looks to be Jonas Siegenthaler and Jonathan Kovacevic, the starting defensive pair for the Devils. He's sure the new name center for this New Jersey organization. As we should be almost about set to get underway. Had the special puck drop Patrick Elias. Should be a great one though tonight. This morning. A little bit of wacky time due to the game being placed in Czechia. Yesterday it was 1 o'clock. As we have Jake Allen starting for the Devils. And Devin Levi for the Buffalo Sabres. Both backup goalies in the net. 10-8-2 is Levi. 12-18-4 is Jake Allen with Montreal last year. Not the greatest stats, having 3.44 and .895 save percentage. As we're about to get set to get underway. Trying not to overplay Luukkonen and Markstrom. Markstrom coming from the Flames. Allen coming from the Montreal Canadiens. On the other side, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, I believe, has been, and Devin Levi's been on the Sabres for their whole career. As we're about to get set for puck drop. Mercer lining up on the right wing with Peterka. As it'll be played out the far side, dumped inside the zone, trying to control it. Byram, under pressure from Hischier, laying the body on Bowen Byram. Byram trying to control it, brings it up high for Kovacevic, who plays that around. It's controlled by Owen Power before taking it out. Tuch trying to poke at it. As Tatar, leading back the other way, Peterka. Paterka from the far side dumps it inside where Thompson tries to control it. Paterka trying to support him under pressure from Siegenthaler and Kovacevic before Siegenthaler at the far corner. Poke that to Tar, trying to get out of the zone. Paterka keeps it in, backhands it as it'll round the board. Siegenthaler controls. Dougie Hamilton and Jonas Siegenthaler, Brendan Dillon, as Brad trying to make his presence known. Jochen Hyru, as Hughes will try to play it out in front, save Levi, as Darlene will play it out. As it'll go inside the zone, Hamilton rushing in there was one of the Sabres players up high trying to control it as the own Devil's man set into the bench. As now brings it inside the zone, caught offsides it looks to be. As it seems Casey, the rookie. It was Hamilton actually trying to lay presence on Yoki Hiru as he went into the Devil's bench. As Jesper Bratt also laying the body down on Jochen Hyru before Hamilton coming in with a little bit of a flared elbow at that. As he caught Doug Hamilton's puck, actually. Sundell definitely had some good news to his save percentage, just trying to take it back the other way. And now set on, fires it at the net. It was blocked down by Simon Nemec, as it'll go down the ice, trying to control it. Stefan Nason in there. As Paterka's shot was blocked, had a great opportunity there. Siegenthaler will take it out on with Kovacevic at the near side. Chipped inside the zone by Baston, as that one will chip right out. Allen controls behind the net, backhands it as he was under siege by Lafferty. And that'll be fired at the net. Lafferty behind the net, Siegenthaler. Baston dumps it out. Now Zoe tried to let to a great opportunity. Levi thought about trying to glove it as he was under pressure from Curtis Lazar before colliding into Levi. Still standing up on his feet. As the Devils beat the Sabres 4-1 yesterday with 17:09 icing called. As they reset the time at 17:03, rounding the net is Heischer. As Hamilton controls Tatar. Devil's second line on Tatar. Hamilton keeps it on the line before dumping it inside the zone. Heischer, the new Devils captain. Under pressure from Thompson, Mercer plays that around to Hamilton. Hamilton tried to fire it at the net before getting blocked by J.J. Paterka. As Tatar, under siege from Tuck, able to try to bat it away before it gets controlled by Dillon. Out to Hamilton. Mercer at the near side plays that up inside the zone. Devils controls Dillon, rounds the boards, trying to get it to Jack Hughes. As he was under siege by Byram, trying to control it, got checked before the Devils control Hughes. Inside! Hughes trying to get at the net and a save by Levi, stretching out with 16:12 to go. A great start so far as Hughes tried to get in there, as it'll go out of the zone. As racing forward with Siegenthaler with 16:06. Devils are considered the home game for today's game. I was trying to control it. As Brett got laid on a bit, trying to get out of the zone. As he got knocked around before out of the zone. As he'll run up the ice, Kovacevic. As now, a chance out in front, save Levi. Took a weird bounce before getting out in front of the net. Take out the other way, Hughes. Trying to take it out, shots 1-1. As trying to control it, rounds the boards. Sabres tried to control it, tried to play that back up with Zucker on the line. Dahlin plays that rink-wide pass and a save by Allen. With 14:55 to go. A couple of tough chances already just went right up for Brad. A save by Levi from before getting dumped out of the zone by Ryan McLeod. Off the draw. Tuck lost it. Baston out at the near side. Plays that around, trying to swat at it with Samuelson inside the zone. Baston trying to control it. Chipped up. Able to control it. As Malenstein from center ice. Allen controls behind the net to Kovacevic. Kovacevic plays it out to Brett. As Baston trying to swat at it rather. Was McDermott, Lafferty, Sam Lafferty at the net, save Allen. 14:16 to go in the first. 864 wins as a head coach, 5th in all time in the NHL. Lindy Ruff, currently 0-1 as his squad was with the Sabres beforehand before going to Dallas and then NJ. This is an afternoon game, really, for Czechia. As Dell's trying to get it now. As Byram controls it. Plays it out as he laid the body and down hurt, and we're gonna have a fight. Tuck and Brendan Dillon. After a big hit on Tage Thompson, making his presence known with Brendan Dillon. And look at this with the takedown on Alex Tuck. With 13:58 to go already, fisticuffs in this game. I believe it was Thompson that's down and injured, still down on the ice. Or no, it's not Thompson, it's Peterka. Their first line left winger. As you're in the middle of the change as the second 2C Cousins. And Peterka able to put weight on both of his legs. Might be upper body. Not to speculate. Since reviewed for major penalties, we'll head to break, tied up at 0. And we'll be back from break. 0-0, 13:58 to go. That's, a lot of head contact there on that hit. It's really hard, though, tell, as it looked like Peterka had his head down. As Brendan Dillon just came in, expected the fight against Alex Tuck. Rightfully so, came over to defend his teammate. Because Dillon is their left defenseman. They're on the first pair. A big loss if it's a game misconduct also. So 2 minutes. So Buffalo Sabres power play. 2 minutes for interference on Brendan Dillon. 5 minutes for fighting for both parties. No instigator on Tuck. So the Sabres will start at the Devil's End. As they'll try out this first unit. Looks to be Cousins on the draw. They're 4 for 4 last night on the penalty kill. The New Jersey Devils. Not a bad way to start off the season. As off the draw, Cousins up high, plays that as power, plays that back as they'll fire it at the net before skying over. So 1:48 to go on the Sabres power play. You have Bowen Byram, power, Kulich, and Zucker. Tuck for fighting, Dillon for fighting, gets the extra 2 for interference on that questionable hit. As that one will leave the zone, Power under pressure from Heischer, Power spins away before leading a rush back the other way, drops it off, Zucker fires at the net and missed it. As Sabres trying to control, Power up high, Cousins controls, plays that down in the middle of the ice. As Cousins to Power, missed a pass, so they'll retreat back out of the zone with 13:08 to go. Power plays that back, running inside the zone, as he tried to make it with Thompson. Tried to drive in front of the net, not able to, as Bastion will clear it down. Levi will control it behind the net. Before Dahlin coming in. Rasmus Dahlin, Tage Thompson on. One of the big men, keeping it inside the zone. As I'll fire it at the net, missed it. As kept in zone with Jordan Greenway, trying to get it out, and now trying to lead rush back the other way. Jesper Brad tried to center and took a carom before missing the net. Dahlin plays that back the other way. At the near side, dumps it around the board. Sabres control before Devils coming back. 5 seconds to go on the power play. For the Sabres, that one will clear out. And they'll get Dillon out, as they'll get Dillon's penalty, as we'll go back to full strength. Hughes line is now on the ice. Now takes it down. So 5 for 5 on the season. Greenway rounds the boards. Dahlin controls under pressure. As Peterka still in the locker room, fires it at the net, deflection wide. Lafferty trying to control it under pressure from Nemec out in front, missed the net. It went off Jordan Greenway's stick. As the Hughes one is out, 2-on-2 back the other way, plays it at the far side before getting put into the boards by Power, smaller defenseman. As Samuelsson drops that off to Siegenthaler. Mercer trying to lead it back the other way. And Tatar with Nico Hischier going in front of the net. Tatar fires at the net, went off a Hischier's skate as it was blocked off. As the Devils, Mercer dumps that inside the zone. Byram under pressure from Holla. As now the Devils will control it. Goes back up high. Holla. Out in front, Hamilton tried it, and a save by Levi. Holla gets put into the boards by Byram, still trying to battle at it. Greenway off the ice. Holla controls it up high. Hamilton controls. Went off the skate. Before backhanding it back inside the zone was Nason. Before Byram spinning out under pressure from Hughes. Before backhanding it off into the middle of the ice for Greenway to control. Sabres control, multiple lineup changes so far. Brad trying to get ahead. Levi gets the puck out of danger. Hughes up high has broken up and a penalty on the Sabres with 9:35 to go. Taking down with Timo Meier. Just past the halfway point. So penalty as we're going to break 9:35. And we'll welcome you back for the power play. Hamilton, Hughes on together. As down low, up high, Hughes defending the puck behind the net. Out in front for Brad. Save Levi. And taking down with Greenway, taking down Brad. Looks like a baby to him. With 1:49 to go on the power play. Only 11 seconds into the power play. Brad already had a great chance out in front, trying to jam at it. Greenway didn't like that extra jam on Levi. Still not a power play goal yet. Both teams 100% before Greenway coming out. Oh, that was in the net. But the whistle was called. It'll be Coolidge for hooking. Down will march out of the zone. Allen controls it for Hughes to scoop it up. McLeod pressuring in the middle of the ice. Now taking inside Hamilton. Defenseman leading the rush. Tries to play that up high. Hughes with a try to save. Hamilton. Back. He'll drop that off before Brad. Taking inside Meyer. Meyer fires at the net. Scramble at it in front. As Meyer went down up high, Hughes controls. Same line on for the past minute. Scramble at it, still loose, and it's covered by Levi. A little bit of jamming at in front. 57 to go on the Devils' power play. Just play that ahead for a save on Levi. As that was deflected by Darlene into the pad. That would have been a goal. Heischer was there. Lafferty with an extra little shove on him. 55 to go on the power play. Off the draw. Up high. Casey fires at the net. As before he gets deflected down, back the other way, leading a rush. Cousins. Spins back. Tuck tried to drop it off. As it went away. Devils control it back out. It goes to Nosen rather. Stefan Nosen. Or Nason. Mercer. Second unit on. Third line trio. Holla. Tatar spinning away. Before Tuck spinned and cleared it down. For Allen, took a weird bounce towards the net. Back to 2 seconds, and that'll end the power play as Casey plays that out to Siegenthaler. 3 shots on the power play for the Devils. Up high, Kovacevic at the net. 7-3 of the shots leading for the Devils, trying it out in front. Oh, he missed the net before a big defensive play with Thompson. Another trying to break Tage Thompson's stick. Lazar down low, tried to play it out for Kovacevic. A part of Lazar as Darlene takes it out. Thompson out in front. Before coming back, Baston. And Sabres control. Back in their own end. Byram plays that down inside the zone. As Kovacevic back the other way, gets dumped inside the zone, rounds the boards. Has Power under pressure from Hughes. As they're trying to free up the puck, Sam Lafferty, Brad, up high, and a save by Levi. Kept inside the zone. Brad controls, nice moves, tried to play that down low before getting out back the other way. Race for the puck, 2-on-1. And a big block by Meyer pursuing down Darlene, or Thompson rather. Up high, Byram plays that across, save Allen. Sabres control. Plays that, tried to center it, up high. Zucker out at the blue line before going to back down low. Cousins trying to control it. Missed Hughes. Hughes plays that. Mercer, Hamilton. A nice move out in front. Cousins. Before Zucker, or Greenway rather, controls. Behind the net. Coolidge. We're going out the other way before stick breaking as Kulik trying to get towards it. Now Nico Heischer inside the zone. At the near side, Kovacevic tried to play it at the net. Tuck with a nice block. Tuck plays that back the other way. At the near side, dumps that inside the zone. Allen controls. As around the boards, gave it away. As I'll play that back, power! Waiting, fires, and a save by Allen. Out of the zone it'll go. 4:40 to go. Levi controls behind the net. Left out for Power. Power playing that at the near side. Kovacevic. Tuck. Trying to fire at it. Sabres trying to control it. Back in the Devils zone before marching out. 8-5 of the shots. Devils lead it. Starting to even back up. With 4:20 to go in the first. Past the 5-minute mark. Zeros across the board. Multiple great chances from both sides. As Power controls at the red line before dumping it inside the zone. Has a little bit of a hold there from Zucker. For getting brought down Greenway, brought down one of the Devils. As they won't get a penalty, trying to ask for one. As McLeod up high, deflection out in front, scramble at it. As it's still skipping around, still trying to free it. As it'll go out of the zone, as it'll be able to control by Byram. Has Power with him. On the ice. Fires it at the net. Save Allen tried to get the rebound to Zucker before tripping out of zone. As Byram controls. Power raced for the puck inside. Meyer. Allen tried to control it. As up high. Sabres control. Tried to play that at the net. Tuck getting in dirty, or Zucker rather. Dahlin shielding the puck before getting tripped down by Seamus Casey. No call there. Now still trying to free it as it went off the linesman, or the ref rather, as they'll play that out in front. Nempick and Casey has been on for the past 1:40. Almost 2 minutes at that before going back. Sabres control. As marching down the ice, as that one will be called, and a little bit of extracurriculars between Hamilton. As the money line, plus 116 for the Sabres. New Jersey Devils, minus 148. FanDuel's odds. Live odds update. Paterka still in the locker room from that hit from before it was penalized. Dylan with that hit, just an interference call. So on the ice, it was Siegenthaler able to get a quick shift with Hamilton playing on that first pair. That'll go inside. I believe it went into the bench with 2:44. As we'll wind down the first period, zeros across the board as well as a break. Dylan out of the box. As we'll be back from break, zeros across the board. A lot of great chances. Dylan was just out of the box. Had served that 5-minute fighting major. And that interference penalty, Paterka still in the box. With 2:44 to go. As Zane Downs, one of the Sabre players, leading a rush back the other way is Tuck. Nice move, tried the backhanded it, missed the net. Now the Sabres control. Thompson, Hamilton, Heischer. Back there, joining into the fray was Tuck. Up high is Power. Rounding back, spinning and shooting it at the net, got blocked down. Greenway backhands it back into the zone with 2:05. Dylan controls first 2 games of the season. As Byram, Mercer, down it'll go. Power controls behind the net, 1:50 to go. Clock's a little bit off. Zeros across the board so far. Allen controls, Siegenthaler behind the net. Fires that down. And whistle called, 1:40 left in the first. Jester Brad Hughes on it with Timo Meyer. Defensive pair, Kovacevic and Jonas Siegenthaler. Back in their own end on the draw is Cousins. Siegenthaler controls it, rounds it. Kovacevic as Siegenthaler plays it in, backhands at Hughes. Plays that back, Hughes controls for Meyer. Up high, fakes it, Kovacevic. Plays that down. At the near corner, Dahlin as Jesper Bratt came in to play the body. As slipping on the puck was one of the Sabres players. Down will go Bratt, controls, plays it out for Meyer. And now Bratt trying to get by. Up high, Kovacevic plays that down low for Bratt and a save by Levi. Meyer, as Dahlin controls, plays that across for Yoki Hairu. Have not said his name tonight. Then we'll go around McLeod trying to control it. Devils played out back the other way. As a wrist shot got knocked away. So Hamilton up high with a try and Levi. And a save with 29 to go. And now we'll have extras. Samuelson in there. Matthias Samuelson, Clifton in there. Halla challenging Samuelson. Clifton in there with Nason. Pretty even matchup. So 29 to go. $29.4 to go. As on the draw, Nico Heischer, Dawson, Mercer. Hughes also on there, modifying that second line a bit. For Hughes, takes control of Tatar inside the zone. Or Mercer, rather. Bowen Byram. Up high, Hamilton misplayed it. Foot race. Plays that off. Tried to fire it out in front. Tried to swat it out in front. Trying to bet it down. Mercer with 1 second to go. He'll spin back. As there's the horn. So in the opening 20, zeros across the board as well as the intermission. 12-5 are the shots. Leading Devils way. Been all Devils this period. As we'll head to break. Zeros across the board from Czechia. Emma welcome me back to the second period. No news on JJ Paterka yet. Still zeros across the board as we'll get set for 35 away from the second period. Zeros across the board still. 12-5 for the shots, leading for the Devils. You can expect the Sabres to come out flying in the second period. Really, both teams. At this point, both teams got a game in yesterday. So expect to be a lot faster pace throughout the second and third period. And the interference call last period. Paterka will not return tonight. Out. Upper body injury, I believe. As after that, Dylan got into a fight. And it'll be Tage Thompson and Nico Hischier, that second line for the Devils, against that first line for the Sabres. Now Thompson able to get inside the zone. Greenway fighting at it. Tatar at the near side. Trying to dingo around Tuck. Under pressure still before dropping it off to Siegenthaler and inside the zone. Kovacevic, rather. It was back around the board. Sabres trying to control Mercer. Trying to get that inside the zone. Kovacevic almost gave it over to Hischier before going out of the zone. Siegenthaler controls. Now inside the zone. Tatar controls it. Up high. Went off the stick of Kovacevic, trying to get a rush back the other way before getting taken down with Tuck. And multiple hits. And we'll have the penalty and some extra rough stuff for Siegenthaler and Tuck getting into it. Kovacevic, Greenway, and Tage Thompson. High hit on a Devils player. Almost clipped him a bit from behind. As a rough so far, the highlight of the game. Three penalties total. So it'll be tripping. As just Hischier took down Tuck. Or rather, Tuck took down Hischier. It was Tuck that came across. So it'll be a Devils power play. Hischier, Hughes, Meyer, and Bratt with Hamilton on. Hamilton from up high drops that down low. Bratt controls. Up high. Hughes off a rink-wide pass. Controls. Hughes has Hischier on the ice. 2 men out in front. It's Jesper Bratt. And Meyer out in front. Tried to get it. Cousins. No stick. Tried to swat it out of the zone. It'll be cleared down. Cleared down by Ryan McLeod. Hamilton brings that back at the far side as Lafferty comes on the ice for McLeod. Going to the bench, Hischier controls it, spins, fires it inside the zone. Levi comes from behind for Mattias Samuelsson. Came in as that one will be controlled by Allen back in his own end. 1:10 to go on the Devils power play. Hamilton controls it. In the neutral zone, marching his way, drops it back of the red line before Hughes controlling it with some speed inside the zone. Hamilton. Timo Meyer. Hamilton down low. Hischier at the net and a save by Levi. 8:15 to go and 57 on the power play. Coming in fast last season, 81 points for the Devils, 322 goals a game. Goals against was 343 to go, so struggled on that. Power play percentage was 22.5, with their penalty kill being 80.7. There's a tad over 22 that led them to 13th in the NHL last season, so it wasn't a bad power play at that. So far 0 for 3, with 55 to go on their 4th power play of the year. Stefan Nason on the draw. Haul it to the left side of him. Tatar in front. Mercer. As though it took Cameron out in front. Saved by Levi before getting cleared down. Palat out, so McDermott comes up. Mercer. Nason. As that one got gloved down. Still trying to control it. Tatar. Under pressure from Power, up high, nice move, as that one was set up and missed the net. Before getting tripped down was one of Sabres players, no call of As Seamus Casey, out it'll go. Holla, Eric Holla for Tatar, and a save by Levi, still loose out in front. As they left a rebound out in front with 10 to go on the New Jersey power play. As Seamus Casey will control it, Devils power play expires down. As Power, out of the box, is Tuck. 3 Devils shots in that power play, 14-6 are the shots so far in this game. Sabres just really struggle. Most of the possession has been in the Sabres zone. Trying to play that out. At 16:20 to go. As Tuck out in front and a save by as Oaz blocked and down is Dylan. 9 block shots from Dylan so far. They're not Zucker, it was Nemec. Nemec has not been on the ice much this game as Henry Jokinhairu. He's back the other way with Meyer. A pie brat. Meyer and a save by Levi. Wow, far out of the crease was Levi Kovacevic behind the net, under pressure from Darlene. Tage Thompson in there. Thompson comes out with the puck. Under pressure from Meyer, back to the near wall before adding the inside. Allen controls Kovacevic. Meyer, as Hughes kicks it to his own stick. Hughes at the net and a save by Levi. Dylan back on the ice, testing out his legs. After that big block, it hit him on the back. Definitely stung a bit. Not a whole lot of padding in that area. 15:28 to go. Holla on the draw. To the left of him is Cotter. Hamilton with a drive, missed a net. Around it'll go. Cousins. Byram taking down Eric Holla out in front, trying to control it was Nason. Back the other way, 3-on-2. Counter back the other way, tried to get it through, was blocked out in front. Devils control it. Bratt plays that. Down it'll go. Byram controls. Scoreless so far. Just past the 5-minute marker. As now ahead is Tatar and a save by Levi. Trying to get ahead back the other way. Sabres trying to control it. Heischer plays it out to Tatar. Tatar, near side Mercer. Tatar in! Save Levi! It's Tatar with a whole bunch of chances. Really both sides. Both Allen coming up big, trying to get out in front. With Nemec with a nice defensive play. Mercer controls. Sabres off the side of the net. McLeod. Casey with a pass. Heischer. Tatar with him. Mercer coming from behind. Nemec! Looking backdoor to Mercer. Back the other way. Thompson. 2-on-1. Tage Thompson! And Allen with a great save. Meyer out for Heischer. Back to the near wall. Bratt using his speed. Bratt at the near circle. Samuelson. With Clifton with a nice defensive play. Tuck plays it out. The number 1 line on for the Sabres. Severson, he gave it up. Tuck tried to play it to Thompson. He is trying to use his speed out of the zone. Greenway brings that in. Greenway replacing J.J. Paterka on the first line, coming from the third. Sabres control it back to near side. As Lafferty with a great hit, Tuck fires at the net. Sabres control it back up high. Darlene, near side, tried to get out in front, save Allen, scramble at it, still lose. And it covered. Oh, a shot on Timo Meyer was caught in there from Mallenstein. Lafferty was also in there. 12:59, 0 still. And we'll welcome you back from break. Zeros across the board still. Off the draw, goes back to near corner. Lafferty trying to control, under pressure from Heischer, trying to get there as he'll round. As Pesci, the new player for the Devils, out with surgery. Should be back soon, getting very close to coming back. Sam Lafferty. There's a little bit of playback issues. There we are. No score so far. So 12:20 to go. Now it's in front, Meyer, and a save by Levi. Back the other way, Thompson. Near side. Bringing that. Plays that up. Pio tried to get by him. Bratt. Trying to get by Hughes with Bratt. Hughes, and a save by Levi. His 20th save of the night. Thompson back the other way. 3-on-2. Tuck. Tuck fires at the net. Save. Rebound out in front. Scramble at it. Still loose. And it's in. Score. Thompson. 1-0 Buffalo. With 11:42 cleaning up the loose change. That was just a whole scramble out in front. And just really just a whole There's Thompson with a goal. They're gonna let it go, it looks like, because they thought it was under the pad. So, Thompson, first goal of the season last year, 29, just shy of 30 goals. It's a little bit of a down year for him. He's playing it out the other way. Tried to backhand it off. Zucker plays that around. Darlene. Now McLeod. Mercer takes it back the other way. Darlene controls. That down, and as it was taking down was Matthias Samuelson. Or not Samuelson. Kind of got away with an interference there as Lazar. Or Cotter, rather, saved Levi. Holla. Up high. Went off of Jokicevic. Kosevic. And we'll get an offside whistle. 10:39 to go. A whole scramble out in front. Thompson coming in fast at 20 miles an hour. Dropped it off the tuck. And then another try. And it was still there. And the goal is credited to Thompson. That last chance effort. So, contradicting last game, Sabres come out with the first goal. Took a little while, almost the halfway mark of the game for the first goal. But they'll happily take that. Now trying to play it down. Siegenthaler. As Quinn went down. Kovacevic, rather. Near side, Siegenthaler. That one will go down. Cotter. Trying to go. Oh, what a move! Out in front, save Levi! Oh my goodness! Behind the back. Tried to get out in front. And got a shot on net. 8:18 in the second period. Assisted by Tuck and Greenway. First goal of the season for Thompson. At the near side, a highlight reel goal. If he finished it. Hamilton, near side. Rounds the boards, Hamilton. Trying to control it, Tuck. Thompson, up high. As that one went towards the net, Tuck with a try, and he missed it. And an interference penalty. Dillon and Thompson going at it with 9:21 to go. So send the Devils to the power play. It'll most likely be goaltender interference on Tage Thompson with the first goal of the game. Whole bunch of opportunities. So will be goaltender interference on Thompson. Sends the Devils to their third power play tonight, 0 for 4 in the season total. We'll head to commercial as the Sabres break the ice with Thompson, who's now on the box. 9:21 to go. And we're back, giving back goaltender interference on Tage Thompson, 1-0 Sabres. The whole mess out in front, 6 shots in the first 2 power plays. Penalty, Thompson just went right into Allen there, took him down. So it'll be a Devils power play. As he was arguing a bit with the ref during commercial. Up high, Hamilton controls to Hughes. Hamilton down low. Brad Hamilton with a try and a save by Levi, flashing the leather. Levi with a great start so far. A little bit shaken up after that glove save. May have gotten a soft spot in his glove. So it'll be McLeod taking the draw. As Buffalo won the face-off. As they'll sail back out, Hughes controls it. Brad drops it off for Hughes. Hughes using his speed to gain the line. Back for Meyer. At the far side, Meyer plays that across to Hughes before going off a devil's stick. Brad, Hamilton up high in his own end. Hughes carrying through the line. Tried to play that Meyer controls. Defensive play from Cousins out and up and out of the zone. Silver doing a good job not letting them sustain much pressure as Hughes coming back. And the puck tripped out of play. 8:24 to go. 1:04 to go on the Devils power play. Devils have a whole lot of, really just look much different. As they're having trouble getting past Levi, the backup goaltender was a rookie 2 seasons ago. His first game was against the New York Rangers, 1-32 in overtime. As up high, Casey, Holla, down, low, Holla still controls, up high, Casey, back, scores! Casey! 2 goals in 2 games! Power play strike from Casey will make it 1-1. What a great 2 games for this rookie. 8:01 to go in the second. So great start for Seamus Casey. His first NHL goal is this game. Byram, tuck behind the net. Controls it up high, tuck. Darlene couldn't keep it inside the zone, rather was Power coming back in. As lost his skating as Keisher back the other way, drops it off to Tar. Tatar fires! Save, rebound out in front, covered by Levi. 7:29 to go. As it was blocked by Byram, and a great save on Mercer from Levi. 7:29 to go. So Hull Nason with credited with assists. Out of the zone, Casey controls. Whole lot of confidence from the young rookie. As Bastion inside the zone, Allen will cover it. So tied up at 1. With 7:11 to go in the second. That's his first goal. As it was Seamus Casey's first goal. His first NHL goal. That one we played out. Now Owen in front, tripped up. As taking down Lazar out in front, up high. Down low, 24-11 of shots, tied up at 1. Took a little bit to get past Levi, and taking down up high. Penalty on Dylan, it seems to be. As Power spinning back. Up high, Darlene. Down low, feed. And Cooley up high. Sabres up high, Darlene. With a one-time try. Thompson controlled by Curtis Lazar. So the Sabres will go to the power play, and Devils with penalty on Brendan Dillon, his second penalty of the night. 5 for fighting, had that 2-minute interference, and now it'll set his team down again with a tripping call. So 2 minors so far, 1 major. That was for fighting with Alex Tuck, and just took down Power, or rather Cooley, as Dylan. 1 for 1 on the kill today. Quinnon, Krebs, Tuck, Thompson, Darlene on for the power play. 6:22, 5 for 5 on the kill so far. Off the draw. It'll be cleared out. 1:50 to go as Darlene controls. Darlene runs that back. Thompson inside the zone before going out. Darlene, as he showed for great defensive play, as he was denied an entry, so Sabres will control behind their own net. Darlene taking it back the other way at the near side, drops that back for Thompson. Drops that off. Quinn as he gave it up. Brett all alone, short-handed, in, and it's saved by Levi. Got that right pad down on Jesper Bratt out of the zone. It was cleared out by Simon Nemec. Hasn't said his name much today. As it'll be controlled back. Darlene. Baston. Trying to get him up on the forecheck. 50 to go on the Sabres power play. Let up one great opportunity for the Devils. As now, out of the zone, it'll be cleared down. Diagonally into the near corner, as the Power, would control. Has Byron with him to the far side. Taking it out. Before Power, Cousins got picked away. As Power will control, one of the younger defensemen on the Sabres team. Really, this whole team is young. As it'll be fired down the ice by Allen on the Sabres net. Levi was pressured by Nason. As it'll be taken down the other way at the near side. It'll be cleared around. Up high, Cousins, Devils full strength. Down low, Cousins controls, back down low, Byram. Getting pinned by Kovacevic, up high, Power. Fires at the net, it goes up and high over the glass. So we'll go up out of play, 4:10 to go. So Casey with power play goal will go to commercial. 1-1. And welcome me back 1-1. As they'll go back up high, fires at the net, missed it, tried to get another opportunity. And a penalty looks to be on Buffalo. So another Devils power play. Seamus Casey with the only goal for the Devils. .353 to go. It's Sam Lafferty to the box for tripping. Back and forth penalties. The first strike on the power play this season was from the Devils. Seamus Casey, his first NHL goal. It'll go out of the zone. 149. Allen. Hamilton. Controls. 140 to go. Taking out the far side. As McLeod was there, Hughes inside the zone just gave it right to Matthias Samuelsson. Hamilton controls behind the net off of Allen. Out it'll go. Bratt controls, plays that. Heischer off of Hughes. Heischer plays that back with a backhand. Hamilton across, and he missed the net. As Meyer cranked that one way over the net, Hughes rounds the boards. Bratt. Jesper Bratt, Heischer, back to Bratt, up high, Hamilton with a drive and a save, Levi. Cousins gets through, Meyer. Cousins, 2-on-2, Cousins trying to get by, nice block from Hamilton, 45 to go on the power play. Jesper Bratt, inside the zone, Power, plays that around, give it up to Hughes out in front. Hughes. Up high. Plays that across. Mercer. Cross to Hughes. Hughes. Tried to play that down. Tuck. Hughes controls. Hughes gave it up. And trying to get ahead. Tuck will. Tuck. Behind the back. Tuck controls. And he missed a net. 13 to go on the power play. Trying to get a lead. Devils had numbers for a second off the bench. Tatar. Fires at the net. And out of play. Exactly 2 minutes, 8 seconds left on the power play. A missile from Hamilton caught Levi. Just a huge blast. Great save by Levi. Hamilton last season, 4 to 5 goals were on the power play. 8 seconds to go. High slot is where he thrives at the most. Off the draw. Kovacevic with a try. Nason rounds the boards out in front, trying to get it to Mercer. Samuelsson behind the net, wraparound try, still loose out in front. Sabres take it out back the other way. Lafferty inside the zone, fresh out of the box. 29 to 10 are the shots. All Devils throughout the first 2 periods. Eric Hollow only 1-1 thanks to Levi. Near side controls. Sabres with the puck. Cousins fires that deep. Allen behind Dylan controls, has had 2 penalties today, 3 technically. Siegenthaler, now to Cotter. Cotter inside the zone. Now it's down to the final minute. Trying to get in front, Lazar scramble at it. In front, tried to get it, couldn't get a stick on him with Cotter. Lazar behind the net, up high, got chipped out. So back in the neutral zone, Dylan controls. Tuck pressuring him. Dylan will take it out. 34 to go. 30. How's that one? Sabres control. Plays that out of the zone. Siegenthaler. And that one will be played down. Heischer controls. Heischer gets ahead. Before getting tripped up, no call. Back the other way, 9 seconds to go. Has numbers back the other way. Plays that ahead. And he just couldn't get it. From power, couldn't control it. 2 to go. Up high. A try at the blue line, saved by Allen, and now we'll have extras after. Lafferty in there with Siegenthaler. Lafferty trying to take down Siegenthaler at that. (16-5) in the second, outshot by the Devils. As we'll head to intermission. 1-1 tie. Same as Casey and Tage Thompson. And we welcome you back for the third period, tied up at 1. Dave and Levi doing very great in net so far in this game. Tied up at 1, is facing almost 30 shots throughout this game so far. Paterka's out for an upper body injury. Brendan Dillon just having multiple penalties this game. So as we're about to get set, it looks to be Heischer and Tage Thompson on the draw. The first line versus second line. Nico Heischer alongside Mercer and Tatar. Off the draw, it's controlled by Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler fires it inside the zone at the near side. Mercer trying to control it under pressure from Byram. As power comes out with it is Thompson. Thompson plays that to the far side. Tuck tries to control it. Bouncing puck. Tuck gets it right back off a carom of a devil stick. Allen, that one was given up by Siegenthaler behind the net. Go around the board from Thompson. Dahlin lost control. 2-on-2 back the other way. Tatar takes it along the wall. Mercer tries to follow him up. Power controls it behind his own net. At the far side, Devils control, trying to play that diagonally in. It'll go to Meyer at the net, and a save by Levi. As Jesper Bratt trying to get to his Dahlin will take it out. Quinn trying to get towards it. As it'll play across, Hughes with a save. Already 2 shots already from the Devils. As Bratt will play that in, Dahlin rounds behind the net. 30-11 are the shots, leading for the Devils, tied up at 1 this game. Dahlin off the boards inside the zone, using the body, trying to get free, and a save by Allen. As Thompson tried to fire that along, Cotter takes it out of the zone before going down. So Stefan Nason trying to get out in front for Eric Holla. That one will get out of the zone. The far side, Nemec taking it in. Simon Nemec trying to get it across. Holla. That one will bounce off the wall, off the stick, and taking down. Now trying to get ahead is Thompson. Thompson just couldn't get it. Simon Nemec never let up on him. As Tuck behind the net is able to control it, trying to use his big body. Byram fires it at the net as he rattled that wide. And that one will head out of the zone as Byram will control it under Lazar stalking him. That one will be taken out. Gave it up. Bastion controlled it. Byram now back in his own circle. He'll crawl that up. It'll go. Now taking that in. Power, under pressure from Brad, almost gave it up out in front. Bastion tries to battle for it. He won that battle. Kovacevic and Heischer with Brad and Bastion as Kovacevic fanned on a big drive as they'll go back the other way. 3-on-2. Buffalo has numbers. Heischer for great defensive play spins away his Tatar, so Dillon will control Kovacevic with him. And coming up at the near side, it'll play it at the far side, though. As Zucker, as he plays that to the near side, Dahlin controls. Rasmus Dahlin dumps it inside the zone. A race for the puck. With Seamus Casey with his first career goal. Currently tied up at 1, 16:20 to go. That's from up high with a long drive, glove down from Allen. 16:21 to go, tied up at 1. Seamus Casey and Tate Thompson, the only 2 goal scorers so far. Devils with 31 shots. A great opportunity, great quality opportunity on Krebs. A great chance as Drake Allen. 12 saves on 13 shots for Drake Allen. Off the draw, it is controlled by Tuck. Tuck at the far side went off the side of the net. Siegenthaler. At it, Cotter, Thompson. It'll go for Hughes. And Sabres control back in their own end. Dahlin. As though he was chased down by Cotter. Almost gave it up. Would have given the Devils a great opportunity. Greenway back the other way. Rink wide pass. Tuck as he gave it up. Turnover back the other way. Cotter. Uses his skates. Cotter tried to spin back the other way. Power trapping him in with Hughes. And now it'll go back up high. It was a missed pass out of the zone with 15:33 to go. Allen controls. Hamilton for Bratt. Jesper Bratt. Skating through the zone. Hughes with a drive and a save. Levi! Oh, it squeaked pass. And another try with Levi. Still trying. Another save by Levi. Meyer with a golden opportunity. Hughes. As that one will stay in all alone with Brad. It bounced off of his stick. Another try. Hamilton fanned on it. Back the other way. Dillon against Jack Quinn. As that was blocked. Hamilton rounds the boards. Meyer controls. Down the ice. It'll be controlled by the Sabres. Near side. One will go down. Hamilton pinning against the wall. Simon Nemec. And Mercer controls. Far side as the Devils change Hamilton to the bench. As that one will chip over to a fan. 4:23 to go. Tied up at 1. As that one just squeezed past Levi. And then a great defensive play. Another try from Meyer. Just wired it right wide. So 14:23 to go. Tied up at 1. Greenway and Mercer. He's sure on the draw. With Tage Thompson. Back left is Rasmus Dahlin. Devils win it. Siegenthaler fires it in. Still trying to get it along the corner wall. Got threw it up before getting covered by Levi. Just past the 5:50 mark, 14:09 to go, tied up at 1. Been all Devils, not much scoring though. Levi standing tall in net. Only broke down once, tied up at 1. I wonder if you see a flurry now if the tiredness of this Buffalo team. McLeod lost a draw up high. Casey, who scored for New Jersey out in front. Bastion tried. And kept in the zone. Simon Nemec. Bastion down low. Rounds the boards. Tried to get towards it with as Simon Nemec controls. It seems Casey trying to fight at it before. 32-12 are the shots. 13:40 icing called. Playing light on his feet, Casey really been pretty noticeable, been pretty fast, and had a whole bunch of agility throughout this period, and he wired that one that got stuck in traffic, trickled just past the crease. Another try, tried to bat out of air. That one will go out of the zone. Power controls. Inside. Thompson, Hamilton, tried to pin it along the wall with Tuck. A stick forced it out of the zone. Power fires that down. Thompson back. It'll be controlled. Alex Tuck marching his way through the zone. That one will swing along the wall. Hamilton controls. Now tried to play that back. Now Cousins now trying to get through his Hughes. Spins back, 2-on-1. Inside score! Paul Cotter, 2-1 Devils. The fourth line left winger with Jack Hughes on a 2-on-1. 2-1 Devils. Hughes able to shake three and just fires it home. Top shelf, Cotter. Forced Levi down. And Cotter capitalizes on it. Paul Cotter. 2-1 Devils. With 12:42 in the third. 2 straight goals from New Jersey. Defense, offense, play to Tar from up high. Save Levi. Up high, Mercer pinned along the wall. Rounds the boards. Back in their own end. Back of the near corner. Byram got a stick tangled out in front. Tried to feed it to Tatar was Mercer. Behind the net, Heischer. Fighting out in front as a big hit knocks Mercer down. And lost his helmet, forces the Devils to change. Takes Thompson off the bench, rounds the boards. Devils control Kovacevic and Siegenthaler. Plays that to near side, Jesper Bratt. Jesper Bratt trying to get his way past, not able to. Tried to free up the puck, it'll go down the ice, icing called. 11:37 to go. 2-1 off a Paul Cotter goal. There's a big hit from Clifton. A perfectly clean hit on Mercer. Caught him with his head down. Out in front of the net. It'll start in the Sabres zone. He's on the draw. To the right of him is Timo Meier. Power controls in his own end. As now Bratt controls up high, down low, has numbers. Tried to fire it out in front, trying to get to Jesper Bratt. It'll go back the other way, Greenway to the near side. Dahlin, who jumped into the rush late, as Thompson, very late into the rush, fired it wide. Henry Yokihairu. Thompson, near side. Dumped inside the zone with Zucker. Kovacevic, Hamilton. Up high, Sabres control. Cousins. Power trying to get towards it. Battling for the puck is Stefan Nason. As Cousins, Buffalo just with one shot in the third. It feels like a flurry of Devils goals are coming soon. Krebs trying to find his way through. As a check from Siegenthaler on... As now in front, it was on Zucker from before. Cotter trying to get a second. Both young players with goals for the Devils. None of their big superstars. Hughes, though, with an assist on that last goal. So Kovacevic will play that inside the zone. Lazar chasing after one of the Sabres players. So backup Devon Levi is in. So Connor Clifton also on the ice. Sabres trying to control. Lafferty tried up with Seamus Casey. Krebs in there. Simon Nemec will spin back, give himself more time. As they'll control it behind the net, 9:35 to go. Past the midway mark in the third period, only 9:29 to go in the game. Far side plays that down the ice. Sabres the other way. Try and get that through. Thompson trying to corral along the blue line as that goes out of the zone. And Mercer challenging one of the Sabres players. It'll go down. Greenway plays it on net, fluttering puck into Jake Allen's glove with 9:02 to go. Paul Carter gives the Devils the lead as we'll head to break. 2-1 with 9:02 to go in the game. I'll welcome me back. Devils up by 1. 8:48 to go. Hamilton plays that down. Tatar out in front for Levi. Scramble, it's still loose. As it'll go back the other way. It's off a stick. Inside Cousins trying to control it. Hamilton being held. No call. McLeod behind the net. Up high, Darlene at the net, and a easy glove save from Jake Allen as Huster's down. As well, I'll back from last short break. 8:24 to go in the game. 2-1 Devils. As the Sabres battling the Cuban inside zone, Byram take down a Devil behind the net. Kovacevic. Kovacevic takes it down. Holla able to break 3. As he'll flip that inside. Sabres control. Up high, Kovacevic plays that around. 4 out in front, Cotter! Set up Nason. Former Hurricane. Off the wall, Sabres control. It'll be down from Tuck behind the net. As fanned on it with Jake Allen, plays that around. Devils control at the far side. He'll play that back. Kovacevic plays that in. Off a deflection. Owen Power. Meyer in there. Brad also. Darlene back the other way. Fires it inside the zone. Has Sabres control. Darlene with a drive. And that was blocked out in front. Nemco's 5th block of the day. Darlene with a try. Thought about it. Stepped it up. And over it'll go with 6:57 left in the game. 2-1 New Jersey. Paul Cotter with the goal. They'll head back to break with 6:57. Devils up by 1. Now walking back, 6:57 to go. Able to control power with a drive. Save Allen. Up high. Missed the net. That one will pop up down. Heischer trying to control it. Power clears that out. Glove down by Darlene. Thompson brushing through. Save by Allen. As Allen was ready for that shot. Devils control rounds it. Kovacevic plays that down. Devils control. Hughes marching down the ice. Banks it off the wall. Tried to bank it back to himself. It got controlled by a Sabres player. 36-14. A shot with a drive by Meyer. Save Levi. As Byron with a nice defensive play. Takes it out. Ships inside of the zone. Hamilton controls. Bratt to Hughes. Off the wall. Hughes got it off the carom. Tries to play that out now. Trying to get a break. Brad rounds it. Score! Timo time! Centered it from Bratt. 3-1 New Jersey. Centered it around Timo Meyer. As he collided into Levi after the goal. All started with Hughes. Jack Hughes dumped it off to Jesper Bratt. He used his speed to fake it as Levi bit into it. And Timo Meyer puts it home. So the Devils will take a 2-goal lead. .545 to go. 28 goals last season. That one will go around the board. 5:30 to go. Pinned along the wall. Bastion firing at it. Rounds the boards. Oh, it got centered out in front. Missed a shot and rounds the boards again. Lafferty trying to control it. Nemec in there. Sabres player fell to his knees before teeing out back the other way. Nathan Bastion plays it inside the zone. Race for the puck with Potter. Cotter, rather. Not Potter. Paul Cotter. As that one will be taken in. Samuelson inside the 5. It looks to be offside called. 4:56 to go in the third period. Timo Meyer with the goal to make it 3-1 as we'll head to break. 4:56 to go in the game. And we'll welcome me back. 4:56 to go. 3 straight goals from New Jersey. And Prague and O2 Arena. $4:50 to go. Clock for some reason been starting early all day. And now that one will go out of play with 4:47. Devils plus 20 with shots, 36-16. Off the draw, up high, Dahlin fires it at the net. The Sabres trying to control it. Behind their own net. Mercer at the near side. Pulls it back. Hughes missed with a blocker save from Levi. Thompson spins back. With 4:05 to go, Power plays that inside the zone. Hughes spins back. Hamilton, as it'll be controlled by Dylan. Dylan's not been on the ice much in this third period. Too much of a risk with the 3 penalties he's taken today. Sabres inside. Thompson tried to wiggle his way around, not able to. Glove down. That one will pop up. 3:32 to go. Think about taking Levi out soon and emptying the net. Rounds the boards. As the Devils' home opener against Toronto, Sheldon keeps former team. Byron trying to get out. At the blue line, jammed it out. So now it'll be taken in by Cousins, Levi. So play that down. Fires at the net. Saved by Allen. Misplayed it. Oh, it was saved by Hamilton. Unbelievable. It was poked away. 2-goal deficit they have to get back within the last 2:43. That would have been one. Extra attacker for Buffalo. So it'll be played out. Power controls. Darlene at the net tried. Another try by Thompson. Scramble, it's still loose. Bastion controls back the other way. Flips it out into the empty net and missed it. 2:15 to go. He missed the post. He hit the post. And missed the 6x4 cage. Too close for comfort. 6 players on for the Sabres. Off the draw. Byram. Rink wide pass. And a save by Allen. By Yoke Hire. Albert Kubela has not been noticeable today. I believe he's out of the lineup. 2:10 to go. Empty net for the Sabres. Buffalo net still empty. Tatar. Plays that around. Devils trying to control it. Holla fighting at it. Kovacevic. Down it'll go. Foot race. Thompson wins. Byram goes out for Holla off a chip back the other way. Leads to a 3-on-2 inside the zone as Allen. As that one will go out after hitting the glass with 1:41 to go. 3-1 Devils. Allen fired at Levi in the beginning of the game. He can score. He could score it if he wants to. Foreshadowing a possible goalie goal. Showing the replay. It's possible. Or protect the 2-goal lead. As that one will flip down the ice. Icing waved off. Power skates to it. 1:25. Fires that in. Kovacevic plays that around. Mercer trying to play that around off a skate. Thompson, 1:11. That one will go down the ice to the empty net. He missed it. 59 to go. (3-1) looks like last game, which ended 4-1 with an empty net goal. See if it's on the same. Oh, we just missed the empty net. On the draw is Ryan McLeod, their best centerman, I'd say. Overall in face-off. He loses that draw, it rounds the boards. Cotter out, leads set ahead. Heischer, just wide of him. 40 seconds. Spins back, Power. Owen Power with the puck. Darlene. As that one will round the boards. There's a hit there from Darlene. As that one pops up, Sabres have it. Savage. Puck skips. McLeod behind the net, down to 12. Up high, Power controls. Fires at the net, save. As that one's going to fire it down to the empty net. And that one will be wide. With 4.4 to go. This game is practically over. They'll win the series 2-0, sweeping the Sabres. They'll escape with 4 points. Sabres will start off the season 0-2 back in the States. Three, 2, and 1. This game is over. As the Devils will get all 4 points. Led by Drake Gallen, a great night, but Devin Levi even looked better, but ceding 3 goals out of it, compared to 1. So a sweep in Prague for the Devils, and a great start for Sheldon Keefe's legacy here in New Jersey. And that is goodbye for me, Shusty, on RPNMHS. As if you look, Jake Allen, 17 shots, game-winning goal from Cotter, Seamus Casey with the 3rd star. First NHL goal for him.